And we should be good. I think we're all good. I'm just sort of waiting until I can hear my own voice come back at me. But hello, internets and worlds and various owners of internet streaming equipment. There we go. We are definitely on. I see myself. Welcome on. I'm German now. To the Cinnastream. Right, this comment exactly. Cinnastream. So, what is a Cinnastream? I hear you beg. Cinnastream is essentially Kelli and I's Preptober way of dealing with Preptober. So we're co-authoring a little project together. Little is an interesting term. A project together, and it all spun around actually Sage calling us cinnamon buns, or cinnamums or something. I think you got called
Mama roll.
Mama roll. That was it. I'm a cinnamon bun and Kelly's a mama roll, and we basically spun this whole like food-esque fantasy world, and our main protagonist is from the kingdom of Cinnabuns. And that's basically where it's all spun? Spun's a word. Yeah, spun from. I keep thinking of like spud, just because everything I think of now is like food related. That's where it's all spun from. So for Nano this year, this is weird because I haven't spoken about this yet. I was meant to go up in a video that I didn't upload yesterday. Isn't that exciting? For Nano this year, we're going to be working on our co-author project, and we're going to be trying to you hear that, Kelly? Trying to draft our first draft of Project Bun. And so these streams are basically productivity sprints for you guys as well as for us, and just basically because we have little weekly chats about what's going on in Project Bun anyway, and we pretty much just say, well, what if we start streaming our like little chats and be productive at the same time and give other people space to be productive. So that's pretty much what a Cinnastream is. So expect to hear things about Project Bun. Feel free to ask any questions, because you never know, you may ask questions that we didn't think of that we need to address. So that'd be interesting. And that's pretty much it. So now you know why you're here. Who's here? So obviously you're on my channel, so I hope you know who I am. And if you do, you should have already hit like and subscribe, just saying. But
it's free.
Yeah. But Kelly, my dear, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Kelli Wright. I also do the writing YouTube thing and make videos about my writing journey and my successes and mishaps. Ma'am, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm also a mom. And I have my wee bun back here, getting into everything.
She exploring.
Yeah. That's it though. So yeah. I'm a joy to have around.
Absolutely, you are. You absolutely are. I can see a few people are popping up in the chat. Let's say hello. We've got Christina. Good morning. It's absolutely not morning for me, though I feel like it is. But good morning.
Good morning.
Sage is here. Hello. Cinnastream. Brooks popped in just before work. I always catch you just before work. I need to work out your timings so I can figure this out better. But thanks for popping in. Hello. I never beg.
What?
What is that in relation to?
Who's wanting you to beg?
I don't know.
Sexy.
Yeah, something going on, Mr. Sage, and you accidentally typed it? Did you like a Freudian slip? Like... Ellie, hi Ellie. I'm good.
Yeah.
Kelly, are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
We're all good. Hope you're good too, Ellie. Everyone's just saying hi. We are allegedly cinnamon rolls.
We are.
Hello.
Hi,
Everyone's saying hello. I need sprints because I haven't done the outline for tonight yet. No, that's very true. Yes. We are allegedly we're both delights. So that's nice.
That's nice.
I too need to do outlines. I literally, as like in the 20 minutes-ish before this stream started, I looked onto Project Blood People, my own like personal project, and realized I hadn't looked at it in so long. I actually don't know what's going on anymore. So I've started making notes. I'm going to have to put together a Blood People Bible. So that's going to be exciting. Now,
what was that word you told me? That fancy word for like a book about something. Yes, you're going to make that for it's going to be like the Blood People, whatever you said.
Compendium.
Compendium?
I think like an actual definition of compendium is just like a collection of things. I think that's literally what it means. But to me, that's basically when people say like a Bible, or like a book Bible, that's what I mean. I mean a compendium. It's a collection of all the things that make up your book. So, yeah, I'm going to change it from Bible to compendium, actually. Project Blood People Compendium.
It sounds nice. It has a nice ring to it.
It does sound nice. The BPC, Blood People Compendium.
BBC.
Ellie saying that she's productive, right? We will start to sprint very soon so we can crack on being productive. Before we do, I will give you we will give you a quick breakdown of Project One as it is and basically how this stream's going to work. And apparently I said, I hear you beg. I probably did say that. That sounds like something I would say. I haven't looked at my projects other than the poetry thing. Yeah, but you've got deadlines soon, so that's okay. And compendium is good. So, where we're at. So Kelly's a big planner.
No, I'm not. I'm a plancer.
That you're a big planner in the sense of okay, so it's gonna be a series of books. We think 7. This so the concept of Project Bun, about 7 books. Inside of book 1, we've written chapter 1 and about 90% of chapter 2. But essentially, the way we're co-authoring it is we alternate chapters. So I did chapter 1. Well, Kelly did the prologue. I did chapter 1, and then so continuing alternating there. But because we've planned out 2 chapters ahead, basically during the sprints, we're going to be working on different chapters. So I think Kelly, are you working on chapter 2 and I'm on 3?
I'm going to be working on the dude.
You're going to be drawing, yes, but just in terms of
how it normally would go.
That's where we're up to. Just so people know where we're up to. But yes, Kelly's also amazing art. So Kelly's also doing all of the art and drawings of characters and such, which, if y'all stick around, you'll get a look at. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it's not the greatest because I have not doodled in forever, but normally if I wasn't moving and we were already in the RV, I would have already had this done and could have been working on my chapters. But because until this is done, everything's going to kind of be like all over the place. So I apologize. I'm a mess.
That's okay. So shall we? So you can have a bit of a doodle, and I'm going to start chapter 3, I think. Let's do a sprint. So if anyone in the chat wants to give us an idea how long you want to go for the first sprint, and we'll get on with it. Have you got any idea how long you want to go first time?
13:13.
Oh, good time.
It's always my default. I know you like weird times.
I do like weird times, but why specifically that weird time?
I like 13.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's a good number.
It is a good number, actually.
Miss Jeannie?
So we've got a 1984. That's always your go-to. 30 mins. Oh, Ellie, bit long. We'll build up. We will. I tell you what, for you we will do a 30, but not to start with. Angela also says 1984. Kelly, we've had 2 votes for 1984.
That's cool.
1984 it shall be. Let me quickly change the timer then. Okie dokie. So let us know in the chat what you're working on / gonna be working on, and we will see you in 1984. Hello. That was your first sprint done. Are we all good? Yes, we're all good. Okay, so what? You were muted. I was waiting for you to unmute, but that's okay. How did you do? Did you get lots of doodles done?
Well, I got his shirt done, but it doesn't look how I wanted it to. So, I mean, at least he's not naked anymore.
That's true.
I started on the background, so I started on the background, but I'm thinking instead of waiting till the end, maybe once I'm done with the background, we introduce this character, and that way if anyone has any questions about him or want to spark any like conversation about Project Bun that we might be able to talk about or answer. Child, where did you get that toilet paper?
Do you know what I've been thinking, like for a while, because we chat quite regularly, of course. I've been thinking sort of for a while, it'd be really funny to write down your little random like phrases that you interject when you speak to Luna, and like set up a Twitter account where the Twitter is literally just those things. So like it just tweets like, "Child, where did you find that toilet paper?" And like the next tweet is like, "Man, can you not?" And just like constantly these little like things. I just think it'd be really funny if you just take out these little snippets. Luna, what doing?
Worse than a cat. I'll let you go through chat. I'm gonna get her situated.
That's fine. So I'll go through the chat a little bit. So where did we get up to? Yes, Angela had arrived. Hello, Angela. Renata, hello. Right now I'm in class. How do you do this? You always do this. You're like, I'm in class. I'm like, can you just not hear us? Are you just like loading it on your phone and typing, but like under the desk? I'm just curious how that works. I hope to catch the stream a little later. Don't forget to leave a like. Thank you. Everyone's giving some love. Izzy's here. Hello. Good morning. Have to get to work soon. Stopped in to say hi. Hello. Everyone, let us know how you did that sprint. Let us know what you got up to. That'd be exciting. Whereas I haven't done a thumbnail or scheduled the stream or anything. Yeah, I sort of noticed that, Sage. I'll be honest. I was sitting there thinking, am I on a stream later or not? Also, Sage, can you like DM me at some point what time the stream is? Because I've got a time in my calendar and I don't know if it's right, because I don't think it's right. But can you let me know, please? Thanks. Good morning, Kahila. Yeah, it is afternoon here. It's 2:30 in the afternoon now, and it's already like horrendously dark. Like I've got my light and my like LED ring on, but if I turn it off, look how dark it is here. Look at this. It's 2:30. This is horrendous. To be fair, this isn't actually as dark as I thought it was. But I've got like a weird thing, like when it's dark, I feel like my skin looks really bad in the dark. Like I just feel like it looks awful, so I'm like, I need to be like illuminated, and then I look at least alive. So that's just where I'm at. But hello, Kahila, nice to have you. I got a bunch of proofreading assignments for work. Then your computer absolutely shat itself, so you got nothing done. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, if your computer shat itself, that makes sense. I didn't say what I did. So I did some writing. I did that many. How do I don't understand Google Docs. How do I see how many words I did? I've highlighted it. Amazing.
It should be under tools.
I did 307 words on chapter 3. Well, Kelly, I've invented a new character that we need to add into the compendium. Yes, the Bible.
Bible?
Yes, I'm going with compendium.
The compendium.
I've decided I don't like the phrase book Bible because Bible has like too many like religious connotations, and like it's not something that we're going to pray to or like use religiously. So I don't feel comfortable calling it like Yeah, you wouldn't say, oh, this is my book Quran, would you? So why do we say Bible? It's not fair. So I like compendium instead. So we'll go with that. Yes, I've invented a new character. I'll tell you about it later. It's a very well at the moment very insignificant character, but it's the camp that they're at. Yeah, I've developed like a
Yes.
motherly figure of the camp. Just someone that's like at the camp, that's like always been there and like phrases friends with. I've made him a radish because I think that's funny. So I'll tell you about it.
I love
it. Cool. I'll tell you about it.
Luna loves it too.
Oh, thank you, Lena. So I did that, and then I also filmed a bit because I realized I didn't upload at all yesterday. But Wednesday's video is going to be another iteration of the Panama novel series I've been doing for a while, because I actually have something to talk about now, which is exciting. So I started filming for that, and that's basically all I did. So we now see what everyone else did. So Sage said they were doing some proofreading assignments, and the computer shut itself. Have you restarted it? How did you comment on this, or are you on your phone? Curious. Angela had breakfast, did social media freelance work, but next sprint I will write. Cool. Speaking of which, give us some times for the next sprint, everyone. Let's see what you're thinking. We did have a suggestion for 30. Do we feel like we can go for 30 yet, or do we want to build up a little bit more? We'll see what everyone says.
Let's build up more.
Yeah. So we want somewhere in between, like 15 to 30, maybe like 20 to 30, somewhere in the middle there. Let us know what you think. But that's exciting. Yeah. Autumn, hi friend. Hello.
Hi, Autumn.
Ellie, you changed your profile picture. I like that. That's a good picture. Very strong. I like it. My cat kept trying to get on me while I was trying to work. Yeah, cats do that. This is why I want a cat. So that when I sit there procrastinating, I feel like I've got an excuse. Everyone's saying, hello. Don't know where my face masks are. Yes. Maybe find them, perhaps. Kahila was promoting their new vid during that sprint. Exciting. I was filming my new vid. Jackie got a breakfast burrito. What is a breakfast burrito? I need to know what that is.
You don't know what breakfast burrito is?
Nope.
Boy, let me enlighten you. So in America, we have, fast food chains that sell breakfast burritos, or you can make your own depending on your fancy. But what goes in it is it's like a taco shell. Then you slap some scrambled eggs in there. Then you slap in some sausage or whatever your meat preference is if you are into meat. And you can also do bacon. Then you slap in some peppers. Then you slap in some onion if you want some onion, some garlic. Wrap it all up. Maybe put some hot sauce on it. There you go. Breakfast burrito.
So it's like a fried breakfast inside of a taco. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really interesting, actually, because I'm sort of thinking of the concept of like bacon and pancakes. I'm thinking of the concept of like if you had a pancake and you just put like an entire like English breakfast on it. So you had your bacon, your sausage, your egg, your beans, whatever, and then like rolled the pancake up, covered it in like maple syrup. I'm feeling like that's sort of the vibe.
Listen, there's this thing that we ate as children. I don't know if it's a UK thing as well, but in the States, in Ohio, I'm sure there's other states too, but in Ohio, whenever school breakfasts and stuff, they had sausage that was wrapped in a pancake. And you got to dip it in the syrup.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-hmm. See, I've developed like a new breakfast thing that I'm really enjoying. I'm calling it at the moment. I'm calling it a one-pan fry because it's literally one frying pan. Everything goes in. You bundle it all together, and then like it like fries down into small little pieces. So it's like like scrambled egg, except it's all your different breakfast bits. And obviously, me being vegan, none of it's like egg or anything. So I start with like new potatoes, slice them up very thin. Oh, Luna, you okay? So I start with new potatoes.
She's just mad.
Oh, okay. That happens. Then and you add them in with a little bit of butter or olive spread technically. And then like let that fry a bit. Then you do some carrots. I'm really courgette. I like courgette, and you add that at that point. Then I get my vegan sausages I have. I cut them up into smaller chunks, chuck them in. Then I get my vegan bacon, slice that up, chuck that in. Then I get a bread roll, chop that up into chunks, chuck that in. It all goes into one pan and it all fries up and goes into like small little bits. And then by the time you put it into like a bowl, it's the texture and like the feel of scrambled egg. But obviously, it's all these very like veggie stuff, and it's amazing. And I've learned that if you want to, you can add like a tin of baked beans at the very end to mix it through and have that with it as well if you want to add some extra protein in. So that was really exciting, and I have that very regularly. I think I've actually put it on my Instagram because I say always, I don't always. I quite often like take pictures or film my cooking and put that on Instagram, and then I've started saving it now to a highlights reel because Diane, actually, who we were talking about, Diane was like, oh, I love seeing your food, but like every time I'm like, oh, what was it RP made? Like I never remember what it was. So I've saved it all to a highlights reel now. So if anyone wants to check out the random awful things that I decide to make, they're there on my Instagram.
They look delicious, and that sounds delicious up until the baked beans. You had me until the baked beans.
Not a fan of baked beans?
No. I guess I'm not American enough.
Well, just don't add baked beans then. But the rest you can do, and it's so simple because it's literally just chop, 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 and throw. And you just got to do it in the right order because otherwise, like if you do the bacon first, the bacon doesn't take long. Like the vegan bacon doesn't take long. So if you did that first, it would just be like char and burnt by the time you add potatoes and everything. So you just got to do it in the right order.
That sounds really good. And to be honest, I saw this thing. You okay? Hey, I'll make it. I saw this thing that said people don't like vegetables, but they don't like vegetables because they don't know how to cook the vegetables.
That's so true. But something that I've learned, and by learned, I mean like near enough everything I know about cooking, I learned from my ex because she was amazing at cooking. Mm-hmm. Like prior to that, I was like, I put in tray go in oven. Whereas like now I've got like some concept. Something really good thing I learned is a frying pan exists, and like all you need to know is things that melt in frying pans, e.g. olive oil and like butter or olive spread. When you know that and experiment with it, you can literally make any meal you like. Like just pick a vegetable, chop it up into like things you're happy to eat. So if it's like a slice, do that. If you'd rather like a thick slice because you want to be able to like bite it, do that. If you want it's like a small square chunk because that's what you like on the end of your fork, do that. But literally cut it to the shape you like, put it in a frying pan with it and add like little bits of oil as you go. Otherwise you end up with like excess oil. And I guarantee you'll get to a point where you go, I'm happy with that. You then take out the frying pan. And it's literally as simple as that.
See,
and like roasting vegetables, that is incredibly easy. Do the exact same, chop it up, put it in a oven tray with a little bit of oil, and then basically go through your spices and pick anything that's green. So if you've got any like basil or rosemary or oregano, anything that's green, just give that a little sprinkle over there with a little bit of garlic, then put it in the oven and just keep checking it until it browns. You've roasted vegetables. It's that simple.
You know what I like doing?
What?
I like taking the carrots and covering them in brown sugar and butter, putting them in the oven and roasting them.
Yeah, so you like to take the healthy food and make it as unhealthy as possible.
Listen, you want to hear another like redneck life hack?
Go on.
It's not really a life hack, but we save our bacon grease. Because I don't know if you've ever had eggs that are fried in bacon grease. It's delicious. I know the food I'm describing sounds disgusting, but let me tell you, it is delicious and a delicacy.
I trust you like it, and that's what matters. As long as you're happy with what you're eating, that's okay.
Okay. You know what? I do make healthy dishes too. I'm not just over here freaking drowning in bacon grease. Don't worry.
Bacon grease and brown sugar, like you just
Yeah.
fill a bath, coat yourself in brown sugar, and just lay in this eggy bacon grease.
Hey, we can put that in Project Bun. We'll have a character in like brown sugar beaches just making sand angels.
Absolutely. No, this is basically how we come up with ideas for Project Bun, by the way, everyone. We sit here, we chat, and we mess around and then go, that sounds like a really funny idea.
Yeah. A recipe I love is this like honey mustard glazed salmon.
Right.
So basically you get the Dijon mustard. You mix that with a little bit garlic, a little bit salt, pepper. You put in some honey as well. And then you put in some brown sugar, but not a whole lot, just enough. And then you like
a bag. That's enough.
Yeah, not a whole bag. You don't drown it. You just do like a little sprinkle, sprinkle.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you stir that together. And then you will smear that onto the salmon. And then you pop it in the oven over like a bed of vegetables if you want, depending, because I like making mine with like fried rice. And I'll like, after, prepping the rice and like rinsing it and stuff, I will toss it into like a skillet of just hot oil.
Okay.
And then I kind of stir it around a bit, wait like maybe 5-10 minutes. And then I put in some like chicken broth or something and then let the rice cook in that. And then it becomes nice and fluffy. You got to stir rice with the fork too. I have learned this. The fork makes it fluffier.
Yeah.
And if you have lemon, you can squeeze some lemon over all this whenever it's done, because I love lemon too. One of my favorite things is that I'll make salmon, but I'll put it on like a bed of lemon and lime, or like have the lemon and lime slices covering the salmon, and then put that on a bed of rice whenever I plate it, and then do some like fried or like steamed vegetables.
You need to start taking pictures of these and putting them on Instagram so I can see these.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw in the Discord. Probably not, because you said you're never on Discord. But I made this delicious pork. I'm gonna show you guys because it was freaking phenomenal, and I want to make it again. It was so good.
Okay, just while you do that, I'm just gonna catch up with the chat while you find it. So Sage says all of this was on schedule for yesterday, and then yesterday went to hell. Oh my gosh, what is that?
That is sticky pork. Like, I can't remember the recipe. I think it was like, let me see. I think I said it. Oh, it did not. It's basically like a Thai sticky pork.
Okay.
Basically, I did soy sauce, a little bit of Worcestershire, salt, pepper, some sesame seed oil, some sesame seeds, a little bit of ginger, and then got all that fried up. And then I added honey to it, which made it more of like a paste on the pork. And then I put it over rice.
Nice. Hello. We've got other people are here.
Hello.
Bible literally just means book. Yeah, but connotations. Bible being something that you plot religiously and do not diverge from. I don't like it either. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, Sage is multi-devising. Angela's suggested 29:32. How do you feel?
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, hang on. She then corrected it and said, if we're building up 21:45.
I like that one better.
I like that one. We'll go 21:45. Okay, I'll just catch up with the chat a little bit, and then we'll do the 21:45.
Sounds good.
Ellie's also said 25. Kahila said 23:39. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I send the loves.
All the love.
In my weird heart.
Yeah. Miss Jean, what are you doing? Bite?
You can have Casper. He will love you. Pretty sure you met him. I did meet Casper. I do like Casper. Just one more class and I'll be free. Woo!
Yay!
Breakfast burritos are life. Okay, so Kahila knows what a breakfast burrito is.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Kahila though eats like the healthy version, which is good for her. But she's very health oriented, and I admire that about her. But I'm just over here my bacon grease.
America, we slap your food together. That's
Exactly.
a very American thing. Ellie said the profile pic is from when you were modeling. I could see that. That's a very
nice.
model photo. But good. I like it. I was with you up until the baked beans. Right, here we go. Look, baked beans are so good. Thank you, Kahila. Baked beans are good. Oh yeah, I put this on one of my Instagram posts. I put cookie McCook. And Sage was like, I did not read that right. Absolutely love vegetables except legumes because they make me ill. Isn't legume a French word for vegetables? I think legume in French literally means vegetables. So you love vegetables except vegetables make you ill? I'm a bit confused on that.
I've never heard of legumes.
Bacon grease woo the cholesterol. I was thinking that. Plural.
It's good though.
Bacon grease and brown sugar, title of your autobiography. That would be a good title of your autobiography, Kelly. If you ever write a cookbook, bacon grease and brown sugar.
Appalachian cooking.
There you go. To be able, you need to try the bacon grease and fried eggs. Sound amazing. If you do, let me know how that goes. I'm terrified about that. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Sarah can't stay, but good morning, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone's wishing Sarah a good day. Legumes are pulses, beans and peas. Okay, maybe to you, but okay. Hello, Vixens of Fiction. It's morning here. Hello. Good morning. It's about 3 p.m. here, but good morning to you. Howdy, Devin. The Devin verse has arrived. Everyone, hold on to your chairs.
Devin for a hot minute.
Okay, we're good to do a 21:45?
Yeah, we can do that. And then I'll finish up the background and we can show off said person and introduce them and get questions
you
perhaps.
Have a protagonist.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Story known as
21:45 in 3, 2, 1. Go Power Rangers. And time is up, and my camera is still off. Whoops, there we go. That was exciting.
I was terrified you weren't going to be back, and I was like, oh no, how do I take over the stream?
I'm here. I was having a snack, and I'm really like weird sometimes about eating on camera, like just with me. So I'm like, I don't want people to see me eat, so I like turned off my camera so I could munch. But I am here. Hello. And how did you do? Were you productives?
It's done. The doodle is done.
The doodle is done. That's exciting. I was like less productive than last time, I think. I got this many words done. 367. Okay, that's still not that bad. But I didn't do any filming or anything on the side anyway. It was literally just that.
No, that's good.
I sort of replied to a few messages, and that's about it. So, everyone in chat, tell us what you got up to. Sage is correcting me.
I got a diaper change.
Apparently, it does mean pulse, but it is also French for vegetable. So, I emotionally disagree. Laurel arrived. Hello. I did reply. You haven't missed much. We are on the that was the second sprint that we just finished. And I believe Kelly is about to show us a protagonist for Project Fun.
Yes. So, drum roll, please.
There we go. There is our protagonist, Lone. Do you want to tell us a bit about Lone, Kelly?
Yes.
I'll let you talk for a bit.
Well, I'm not the one writing Lone, Mr.
That's
RP.
very true, actually. Fair point. So Lone's my character. In that I'm sort of writing in Project Bun. Lone is the. Yeah, that's not a spoiler, is it? No, because it happens in chapter 1. Lone is the last of the Cinnabuns in our world. We can say that. That's fine. So essentially, the kingdom of Cinnabun Land is burned down, but Lone managed to escape and survived, and is the last Cinnabun. And Lone then makes it sort of his mission to essentially go to the nearest kingdom and inform them of the tragedy and the act of war, and that's where book 1 picks up and continues from there. So yeah, Lone is. And
we haven't decided what Lone. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Graham.
I was going to say, we haven't decided what Lone star sign is going to be yet. That's to be determined. We will figure it out. Don't worry.
Yes, very much so. But yeah, it's we very much like written the characters almost on ourselves in a way. So Lone is very like, I say like gothic in a way. Like Lone's like a depressed teen basically. And it's very like mopey, and like kind of stroppy a bit, but also knows like where the limits are. Like Lone's like, oh well, if I have to, then I will, sort of thing. That's sort of why I'm writing Lone. And then our second protagonist, which Kelly focuses on, we will see next week on your channel. Is that right? Yeah. So same time.
Yes, we will see next week on my channel.
And we'll tell you about our second protagonist over there. So yeah, there you go. Fun is officially underway, and things be a happening. What else is happening? Oh, right. Hi there.
Hello.
Says proofreading assignments with you with the plagiarism and check down the last one. Okay. And make the thumbnail for tonight. Fun. Vixens of Fiction, grabbed a drink, and 215 words of outlining for Preptober. That's good. I've realized there's still a banner going. Awesome, good. Congrats. Jackie started on the homework I avoided over the weekend. It's a lot of reading. I too need to do a lot of reading, so I can relate to that. Kelly says, really cool, I mean, you're welcome to emotion disagree, but that doesn't make my use of the word legume wrong. Yeah, it does. Lone's adorable. I thought about researching Viking ships, but got sidetracked looking for farmers markets instead. Fair enough. In what context is that about?
Totally fine.
Angela loves Lone.
Oh.
Very cool. I draw my characters too. Can't wait to share my prototype. That's really exciting. I would love to draw my characters if I could draw. But I cannot. And thankfully Kelly can. So we've left it there. Everything changed when the Donut Nation attacked. It was not the Donut Nation. It was a
Yeah,
nation.
it was not the Donut Nation.
Good
guess, though.
Ellie says he's me in my teens. Probably.
Yes.
And sages are into Luna.
There she is.
Hi, Luna.
What was I going to say? I was going to say, everything changed when the Donut Nation attacked. The other day, whenever we were streaming for my 100 celebration, and there was a question about what TV shows or books influenced my writing, and you were like, whoa, before you even say anything. And then I realized the last Cinnabon, it's literally the last Airbender, and I am like, how did we do that?
Yeah, I hadn't thought that.
You let me do it.
Yeah. Thankfully, though, plot-wise,
well, we're not changing it now.
And such, it's nothing like the last Airbender, so that's good.
Yes, plot-wise, very different. It's just you were talking about how it just influences my writing of everything.
It does. Literally everything you end up doing, you're like, in the last Airbender.
Yeah, it's a great TV series. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's phenomenal. I love it. Lots of people love it.
I'm adamant that I've at least seen some of it as a child, but I don't think I came back to it since.
Okay, well, let me tell you, it's even more magical watching it as an adult, because then you understand more of the things. Okay, here's the thing. I hated Aang as a child. I thought Aang was horrible. He was just so weak and just kill Ozai, And yes, Atla is iconic. And he was just so bubbly and peppy. I was very much a Zuko as a child. And as an adult, I look back and I'm like, wow, Aang is so great. He's such a good character. He's just a 12-year-old boy trying to save the world. This is so well written. I just appreciate it now on a different level. So.
Fair enough. I may give it a go, but I got so much on my to be watched list and everything that I might get around to it at some point.
You need to.
Allegedly, Luna is now a Cinnabite.
I thought she was a Cinna twist. I thought she was a cinnamon twist.
I
like Cinnabite though. That's cute.
Renata is free. And thankfully you understood math. That's good. And Charlotte has arrived.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hello. So, do we want to do one more little sprint?
I'm good. I just got to clean up some trash in my empty house and maybe pack up some miscellaneous stuff.
Cool. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender was a manga before.
Yeah, I need to get it. I've seen it online, the bits of the manga, and I told Logan that I'm not going to read any of it, and I want him to buy me the actual copies of it so it can go on my bookshelf in my office whenever we move.
Nice. And apparently Luna was a cinnamon twist, but it's changed to a Cinnabite now.
Okay, I like Cinnabite better.
Okay. Ellie's saying, is it 30 mins yet? Do you know what? Ellie needs her 30 mins. Do you know what? Yeah, right. We'll do a 30 mins and then we'll end it. Because that will bring us roughly to about the 2-hour mark.
Yes.
For the stream. Which I think is good. All right. I'm going to make it a bit more of an interesting number. 30 mins is a boring number. Ellie, do you have a suggestion to make 30 a bit more interesting than just 30? Or should I just invent one? I'm thinking like... Have you seen that?
Oh, I need to watch that. I think I've seen it. I just haven't watched it yet. Since the move and everything, life's been crazy. I was gonna... Oh, have we touched on how old Lone is? Do we want to touch on that? That way it kind of gives everyone an idea of what we're writing for, like age-wise, our target audience.
You can do. Sure, go ahead.
I forgot what ages they were.
Me too. That's why I said you can go ahead.
Okay, well, listen, here's the problem. We were debating on going back and forth because this could either be a really good middle grade novel and then like the audience just grows up with it, and or we could just write it for older and then obviously the audience is going to be older, but then it's not really like you're growing up with it. So I believe what we were discussing was starting Lone and other protagonists off to be younger, about 13 or 14. So middle grade, I think, or is that still considered young adult? Because I thought 14 to 18 is considered young adult.
I actually don't know.
I think that's ridiculous if 14 to 18 is young adult, because 14, I was still reading middle grade.
Yeah. But I definitely see Lone as about 14, 15. That's definitely the age I'm writing in.
Yeah. And I'm thinking Fraser's either going to be older than him or significantly younger than him. I have not decided yet.
I think Fraser's a bit older.
Okay.
Personally. Oh, I just read we've said her name.
Surprise!
Whoops. Oops. You guys can meet Fraser next week though. I think Fraser's a bit older. Is Fraser older? Or is Fraser like younger but more mature?
I'm going to go with younger but more mature because of her circumstances that she finds herself in.
That's what I'm thinking.
I believe Percy was like 12. Renata, I believe. I'll have to reference my books. I pulled them out of storage. And I told Logan, I'm like, Percy's not going in the storage unit.
Yeah, we need to figure out how old these guys are. Because yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking Fraser. I don't know. See, to me, Fraser's older. I don't know. I think we need to look at that and have a chat. But Ellie came up with 33, 34. So that's what we'll go with for our final sprint. 33, 34. Cool.
Lovely.
There we go. So, good luck, everyone. Go be productive, and we will see you in 33, 34 in 3, 2, 1. Go Power Rangers. That beep is so irritating. I need to find a different timer. Well, that was a very long sprint.
Yes, it was.
I feel like I did nothing but did a lot.
You did what?
I feel like I did nothing, but also I feel like I did a lot.
Well, that's good.
I did nothing project fun productive actually, though. I've hit like a mental roadblock for a moment. So I did some uni work due tomorrow. So
Ooh.
that's not too bad.
No, that's actually pretty good. I started drawing Frasier and I got the babe to sleep. So after we wrap up whenever, because I know we said after this we'll probably wrap up. I think I'm gonna like straighten up a bit because apparently we got a campsite for Friday. So there's that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so nervous. Cool. It's like has my head everywhere right now, but it's just because I am a creature of stability and I've craved it since I was a wee babe and I finally had it. And now it's like, okay, we're going to uproot everything and go. And I'm just like, okay.
But it's uproot and go to be in a more stable place. So it's good.
Yeah.
So positive mindset. All right.
Love it.
Angela's had to head to class, but thanks for the sprint. It was fun hearing about the novel we're co-writing. Thanks, Angela. Nice to see you. Also, people were talking about Percy Jackson as well, and saying that Percy Jackson. Oh, where is it? Percy Jackson was 12, and apparently 13 to 14 is middle grade. Really weirdly, actually, Angela. I just checked her Instagram, and her most recent post is actually a collaboration with someone else about is your writing middle grade or young adult. So how fun that we're sitting there going,
we need to watch that.
Well, I've just read the Instagram post and the person she collaborated with, and essentially we're writing young adult. It's not middle grade.
Okay.
But based on that,
it's gonna look.
It's gonna look middle grade, but it's actually young adult that will go into adult by the end of the series, I think.
I believe that as well, just because what you have planned that I'm not saying anything about because it just breaks my heart.
So, Vixens of Fiction said that went by fast. I disagree. I felt that was a long sprint. I think I've decided 30 is long for me, but I'm glad we ended on it though because I actually got a lot done. And as soon as we wrap this up, I'm relatively in a good mindset to bust through this uni work. So I'm feeling good. Laurel says, I actually did some of my vlogging research, so I'm happy with productivity. That's good. Sage got booted from the stream.
That is good.
I know, rude, right? Vixens of Fiction said, I finally got some content posted on my channel this weekend if you want to check it out. I fan art my characters and the characters from books I'm reading. That's really cool. I would like to check that out. If you follow me on Instagram, drop me like a private message with a link or something. And Sage says, stream is set up, outline is done, just not shared. So you guys know what Sage is on about. In literally like a couple of hours, Sage and I will be having a casual little chit chat, doing a podcast called Here for the Bants. Sage, if you feel free to link it so people know what we're talking about. So if you want to hear my voice for a little bit more today, you can head over there and come check that out, which will be lots of fun. And Charlotte says prepared some stuff for work. Preparation is good. Preparation is something I never do.
It is.
That's good.
I have a question.
Question?
I need you to, spell out the
compendium
word.
You know what I mean? C
Yes.
O M P E N D I U M. Yes. Ah, there you go. Sage literally just see, I was right. Sage just put it in.
I had to fix.
Oh, you changed the front of it.
Project Bun Cup and Copin. Yes.
Compendium.
It's not a Bible anymore.
No, it's a compendium.
Compendium. Now. I can say it if someone else says it first.
You'll get there. It'll become a habit.
I hope so.
Attempt to fetch the link. Computer's being stupid. I can see if I quickly try find it. But we're going to wrap it up there, I think. So thank you very much, everyone that's been popping in and out. If you haven't already, make sure you do hit the like button on this stream. It will really help me out. And also be sure to go check out Kelly's channel as well, which I think is linked below. Yes, it is. It definitely is.
Okay. I was going to say, who was the last person you streamed with? Because, Jordan called Sarah.
Yep. I'm horrendous with preparation. Like I said, I just copy paste things. But no, you are there, as is your Instagram and such. So you're good. You're good, Kelly. You're there. But other than that, if you want to see more of me, I will be on this link that Sage has just put in on this channel in literally a couple of hours. Other than that, Kelly and I will be back same time next week, but on Kelly's channel. So make sure you do subscribe or you will miss it.
Yes. All of the things.
All of the things. Plural thing occurring.
Yes. And next week, I'm going to try to be more organized because all this moving shit's going to be done.
Woo! That'd be exciting. Yeah, we get an update on that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, thank you, everyone. And I may see you in a few hours. If not, I will see you next week.
Bye. Bye.